Canadian Safe Step Walk-In Tub Company got a letter, and it was a nomination for Corporal Franck Dupere, who had given service in Afghanistan. And the company has a program called Safe Step Cares. It's a national program of giving, and what we do, we identify people in need that would like a tub that may not be able to afford it or may deserve it for a number of reasons. In this case, we got the letter. We felt he was deserving, so we got a hold of the corporal and asked him if it was okay, and he said, well, sure, we'd love to have the tub. So the Canadian War Museum was kind enough to lend their venue and have been great to work with, and it couldn't have been more perfect to do that today.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of the stories we've been covering on this over the last few days, is the way the private sector, the way ordinary citizens are stepping up to say, let's help our vets. And I think the Safe Tub Company is just fantastic on that. More fantastic, though, the man that got the tub. I got a chance to sit and talk with him, listen to his story, and well, I think you're going to enjoy it as well. Corporal Franck Dupere joined the military in 1997. He'll be leaving shortly, not because he wants to, though, but due to injuries he sustained in Afghanistan. But today, interesting ceremony we had just a few minutes ago. You were the recipient of a gift from a company that just liked your story. Tell us your story and how you got involved with the Canada Safe Step Tub Company.
Okay, what happened first is I got injured in 2011 in Afghanistan by a suicide bomber. So, well, I mostly died. Like, my heart stopped beating 3 times. So it was like, I've been pretty lucky. So with all my injuries, I mean, I lost my right eye, earring in the right ear, my left hand is paralyzed. So all this made me, with that, I met some people, and I met Dr. Paul Kavanagh because I did some conferences in high schools, and I met him. And then on my behalf, I didn't even know, he sent a letter to the Safe Tub Company, and he talked about my story, that my back is, my spine is all, it's not really straight, and because of the push of the explosion. So
You've got a lot of shrapnel back there. You said during your remarks, your back is like a barometer.
Yeah, I am like a human barometer. Like when there's humidity, I feel it. So yeah, and I had like around like 200 pieces of shrapnel inside my body on my right side. So yeah, so he sent the letter. So he called me at my place one day, and I was like, I have good news for you. I was like, okay, what? He's like, I just sent a letter and I received a response, so you're going to get a safe tub. I'm like, are you kidding?
So it's a therapeutic tub too, though. This is about making your whole body, your back feel better.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wow, okay, such a gift. It's pretty amazing. I wasn't expecting it.
Let me ask you about that, because you served in Bosnia, you've served in peacekeeping missions. I was saying earlier in the show, the response to veterans now is so different. When I was in the reserves in the early 90s, and cadets before that, you'd get jeered at in the streets wearing your uniform. At one point they were told, don't wear your uniform to work. This is a lot different now. It's a lot different from when you came back from Bosnia.
Yeah, of course. There wasn't a lot of media when we came back from Bosnia in 2001. But obviously with everything that happened, the 9/11 and everything, and then we sent troops in Afghanistan, so there was a lot of media attention. And yes, when we came back, and people, that's why they created Highway of Heroes and like all those programs for injured vets. And no, it's pretty different, I would say, but
in a good way.
In a good way, yes.
All right. What are your thoughts on the National Day of Honor, on the end of the mission after 12 years being over there? It's got to be bittersweet.
I think I'm pretty glad it happened. I'm gonna attend to it like after I leave here, and no, it's pretty touching. Like, I mean, we lost more than 150 guys over there, like brother in arms, and a lot of injured people also. So it's just I see it as a recognition. The country recognized what we did, and it thanks us for what we did. That's how I see it, and I'm pretty glad for it.
Corporal Dupere, you've got an incredible spirit. You were saying you want to be able to give back one day. I think you already have. Where do you get this positive outlook from?
I don't know. My dad, I guess. But no, I've been I've been injured, but I've been treated well. Like that's why when I hear people, some people, I don't know, I can't tell about like I would say mental injury that I didn't have, but for physical injury, what I can say is I've been treated like 5-star. So yeah, I've been, I don't know, like I accept my fate, I accept the risk that I took when I went there. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for your time today, and best of luck going forward. We're not done yet with our look at the National Day of Honor. There's more to come. Make sure you check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/Sun News Network, for more stories, more photos of the day.